Hello everybody, my name is Ryunn Eldred and welcome back to another wonderful episode of Death Stranding, Director's Cut. Now, I can't fabricate equipment. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys missed the last episode of Death Stranding, you can find it in the index card up above. We don't got much left of this game series. I heavily predict that I am on like the last 2 episodes. We're gonna make this. Taking David's truck to run.
Near constant timefall in this region for a while now. As a result, everything you've built for us out here has been completely destroyed. The good news is we managed to.
Of course, everything I've built here is destroyed. Goodness gracious. Have I been to the musician?
Recover all cargo stored on site and transferred it to the Capital Knot City Distro Center. As for the not so good news, Cairo printers are currently unusable due to the network instability. Given the circumstances, you might want to consider turning to your fellow porters for assistance. But I'll leave that up to you, Sam. I'm sure you'll come through for us. You always do.
It feels good being back in this area. I want no BTs. Just give me music and driving. And listen, I don't know when my generators are gonna pop up, so I want to conserve as much as I can. I was enjoying the music there. Thank you. Oh, my ore deck's still broken from when Higgs shot it.
Yeah, I feel you.
Look at that. That was easy peasy lemon squeezy. Oh, shit. God. Come on, come on, come on. Where you at? Okay. You're kidding me, dude.
Got company.
Will you fucking stop? Oos. Come on. Ugh. Okay, it's waving goodbye. I need to start running. Like, I need to start running. Unless I can find a vehicle close by.
What?
Don't know what the fuck that was, but... Come on. Oh, you motherfucker, why you have just a random zip line. Ooh, go lay down, dude.
I'm so
come on. I'm like, come on, man. Ah, fudge. Don't think that's friendly, yes? Thank you, Charlie. Where's that quadruple rocket launcher at? Okay, okay. Where now? Where now? Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Okay. I need to clear out some of my cargo. Get rid of that. That. There we go. Okay. Ooh. Really? Oh, I repack. And boop. Send us back. That was literally all I needed. Not all I need. Okay, where do I go from here? That was it. That was the last one, right? Yep. There we go, another huge surge of beryllium going up into the sky. Love it.
Ha! Yes, you did it, Sam! Oh, I could kiss you, you sweet son of a bitch! I thought it was all over.
I promise I'm getting there as fast as I can, Fragile. Alright, listen. Fragile's dying. We ain't got time for this. Those Fox, do you got repair spray in here? Ain't nobody ever got repair spray. I was like, let me just drink some of that energy drink real quick. Right? I'm supposed to go this way? Yeah. Please don't take it the wrong way. These cryobites? Cyobites? Cenobites? Whatever the hell they're called. They gotta be like massively destroyed. But hey, we're back to where the game started. We've officially came full circle.
Thank heavens you made it. Fragile's been in a coma for a while now. But with all these cryptobiotes you brought, we should be able to bring her round. And with any luck, it'll only take a few more to get her back on her feet. You did well, Sam.
Oh! Get out of here, spider. Rappelling from the ceiling. Oh gosh. This is gonna explode. Yep, called it. That didn't put me at max level with Fragile? Come on.
Sam.
You're back. It must have been one hell of a journey, especially on your own. But now the whole team is together again.
The whole team? Die Hardman too?
Too much traveling to and from beaches in such a short span. Chiral matter contaminated her cells, effectively causing jet lag on a molecular level. Because of that, her homeostatic mechanisms were shaken. Don't worry, she's not in any danger, but she needs some rest.
So where's the director?
He's being looked after in another room. Bridges personnel found him lying outside the isolation ward. Similar to when you came back from Cliff's Beach. Even after decontamination, she needed more and more time to recover.
Sam, you made it.
Hungry.
So weird to see the contrast
Thanks.
between her aged tan.
Looks like you need me after all. Who'd have thought? Anyway, clock's ticking. Am I right? Sam's here. The Great Deliverer. the only one who can reach Amelie's beach.
You're in no condition to do this. It's not fair to you or Sam.
In my own search for Amelie's beach, I have come to realize something extraordinary. If beaches were likened to a multiverse, hers would appear to exist on a higher plane than ours. I can walk the beaches of others, but hers is beyond my reach. It's invisible, inaccessible, even to fragile, I fear. Imagine it as a circulatory system, if you will. Each of our beaches is a single capillary, but Amelie's beach is the heart that pumps blood to the rest of us. Capillaries are subordinate to the greater whole, a whole governed by the heart, which gives direction, which dictates flow, which dictates everything, controls everything. Don't you see? She is in control. You may be able to travel against the flow and reach her, but having done so, if she does not wish to let you go, if she wishes to keep you, she can.
Fragile and diehard men broke free from her beach, didn't they?
I don't think it was any different from what happened to you. I didn't get out because I wanted to. I was forced out, repatriated, if you will, by her.
Forced out? Why?
This is only a theory, but she wants you to go to her. That's her final wish, don't you think?
So that's it, huh? Amelie's the EE, and this is her endgame. Just so we're clear, if I want to stop the last stranding and come back in one piece, I need to go to her beach and talk her out of it. That about right?
Correct. As cliche as it sounds, you're our only hope.
Yeah, at least everybody acknowledges
Quite
the
frankly,
fact that this sounds
I doubt even
cliche.
you can change her mind.
If you can't make her see reason, you'll have to kill her. And if you kill her...
You'll save the world, but you'll be stranded outside of it. Forever.
I feel like that wouldn't be such a bad thing for our character. Like, obviously I know there's a sequel because, you know, I have it downloaded and I'm ready to play it and all that. But, hey, I am missing part of my ear still.
Might as well make it official then. You ready to deliver the package? I'll talk to her. Maybe she'll listen. But with the shape the world's in, it'll only be delaying the inevitable. Still, if it buys us time to try and build something better, a new lease on life, at least for a little bit, well, I can think of one woman who made the most of a chance like that. Nothing lasts forever, not even the world. But we gotta keep it going as long as we can, right? Patch the holes, change the parts, all that. So we can say we had a good run, that we lived.
Thought you didn't like having to handle things with care.
Because it was hard enough keeping my own shit together. Back when we met at the cave, the only thing I cared about was making it to the next sunrise. Sure as hell didn't care about America or the future. I was living a lie, hung up on past regrets. I was broken. But somewhere along the way, I started changing. Started meeting people that made me think that maybe it wasn't all bad. People that put their faith in tomorrow, and in me. That kept the lights on, and waited for hope to arrive. So I gotta deliver, for their sake.
Even if it means you never come back?
Fucked if I do, fucked if I don't, right? Take care of Lou.
I will.
Couldn't find a working still mother east of Port Knot City. Kid's done enough. No more.
All right. I'll do my best to nurse our little one back to health.
I really hope all these people are in the second. I know we're not gonna be in America for it, but God, have I started to really care for, like, dead men. Dead men, Fragile, and Hartman. Lochna, I care about, but she's kind of newer than the rest of them. God, my ear is gnarly.
Help me look for Amelie. Reach for her, Sam. Feel her. I know you love her. You love her. There.
Oh boy. We're just gonna jam pack it all. This will be a super long episode. I don't care.
There you are.
Dorothy? And I'm going to bed.
You want to go home? Let's go home. It's okay. I know the way.
Is this how she made me a repatriate? I got little baby hands! Sam Strand. I am just always sleeping on the job, ain't I? Is that the Earth? That's super cool. I didn't ask you to sit down, Sam.
Abandoned bridges falling down, falling down, falling down.
Here we go. Here we go. Oh, my fucking ass is asleep. Lady. All on the bridges falling down, falling down, falling down.
The last stranding has already begun.
Mom?
Amelie?
No, that
You're too
voice is
late.
different.
What took you so long?
Your voice.
You still don't know who I am, do you?
That's Bridget.
Sam. I knew you'd come back.
So her Ha and Ka got separated. So while her Ha died on Earth, her Ka lived on the
Sam,
beach.
listen to me. I love you, Sam.
I'll be waiting for you on the beach. I've been waiting for you, right here, ever since.
So, what's with the gun, Amelie?
You were supposed to stop me. Stop all of this.
Bridget?
Yes. It's me, Sam.
Where's Amelie?
Where she's always been. Nowhere. My daughter, Samantha America Strand, doesn't exist.
Amelie doesn't exist.
Not in your world. I'm sorry, Sam. I've had to wear a mask for so long. Amelie and Bridget are both a part of me.
What's that supposed to mean?
Quiet, and I'll tell you. There is no time for questions. Listen. Just listen.
God, it is so unnerving to me when they look directly into the camera to talk to you. Because I know they're talking to the player, character, but they're also talking to the player. And it is just so unnerving.
Do you understand, Sam? Amelie and Bridget, those are just names. What I am is an extinction entity. So, knowing what you know now, you have two choices.
Us getting shot, one of them.
You wouldn't come back if it happened here, you know. You'd be straight on to the afterlife. But no. It's not one of them. Killing you would be a terrible mistake. I know that better than anyone. The last stranding has already begun. A seam has formed from my beach and the beaches of every soul in America. And soon it will be inundated by a vast surge of antimatter starting here. In a flash, this world will be no more. Consumed by an explosion. A big bang. So, that brings us to your first choice. Do nothing. Stay here with me and bear witness to the very end.
Just watch it burn.
Together. With me. Until the last flame winks out. Doesn't sound so bad, does it? It's not like the world has long left anyway.
What's option 2?
Then there's the second choice.
Why do I feel like you're not a fan of this second choice?
In expanding the network, you brought people and their beaches together, integrating them into a greater whole. Like this Kipu. But in doing so, you also bound them to my beach. The very beach where I opened the gates to the other side. You can't stop what's coming. But if you cut me and my beach loose, perhaps you can stop it from spreading. You might just prevent the last stranding. And mankind will live to die another day.
And it doesn't have to end here.
But it does. The beach is doomed no matter what. One look ought to tell you that. Which is why we must sever our connection.
That'll be it. The end of the Death Stranding.
No, because they made a sequel.
You can't stop the inevitable. The 6th extinction will happen either today or tomorrow. You can either end it with dignity, quick, clean, and in a flash, or you can struggle in vain, knowing full well what's waiting come the finish. Those are your choices.
Ooh.
You kept it all this time. Perhaps you still have a chance to stop this nightmare. You brought the world together. You have the right to decide. Pull the rope or cut the noose. But whatever you do, don't hesitate. I'm ready, Sam Strand. Make your choice.
But wait. I don't know what to do.
Sure you do. After everything, how could you not?
So wait, do I make the choice? Alright, well, I want to see the endings. Listen here. I don't like the hint of an illusion here. Do I just not get a choice? Cool, yeah. Has no effect on her. Well.
I'm here for you. Always.
Only have one choice.
Like you were for me.
Here. It's a dream catcher.
Is this why she's never gotten past the age of 20?
And I'll keep the nightmares away.
Because she wasn't real?
I'll always
She was
be
just
with
an entity that was inhabiting...
When you're all grown up, you'll need it to make us whole again. And when the time comes, you'll have to stop me. You are the only one who can. Promise you'll remember. Sam, I'll be waiting for you on the beach.
I remember. You knew. You always knew.
I did and I didn't. I had so many dreams of the future. I didn't know which ones to trust. Which is why I decided to share them with you and the others. But to connect the dots, to make sense of everything, you need perspective. You need time. Time has no meaning to me. I am not a line. I am a single point. Which is why all I could do was just show you the choices and let you decide.
Our nightmares are your dreams.
You found the common thread, the strand that links them together. And you did that the only way possible. To live life one day at a time. Thank you, Sam.
You're so welcome. You're absolutely welcome.
A gun won't help you here. But it still has a role to play. It was the bonds between people that brought the world together. And if that is what matters most to you, then I will stay here on this beach. And I will shut myself in and the rest of you out.
Shut yourself in, come on.
Once the last stranding starts, it can't be stopped. I can't go with you. All I can do is try to spare you the worst.
Why do you have to stay on the beach?
Sam, I am the beach. And I must stay here and ensure that the extinction happens. Even if it takes tens or hundreds of thousands of years.
Alone?
That's what an EE does. If I had just done my job, none of this would have happened. But I couldn't take it anymore. I got so tired of waiting, and I figured that no one would blame me if I just got it all over with.
So you saying you ended the world because you got impatient? Or you created the Death Stranding because you got...
But you and the others came together.
Woo!
Connected. And you
found.
Big Five.
So let's jump back into
rebelled.
this.
They fought back. Evolved in order to survive.
It's a new beginning.
It's an opportunity. And if I have to pay the price for that, to be the sacrifice, then so be it.
What do you mean? You're an entity of mass destruction, and you're trying to get me to feel bad for you because your whole goal is to wipe out all life?
Together, we will always be connected. Goodbye, Sam.
She really likes seeing me naked, doesn't she? Or did we just watch the extinction event happen on the beach? Did we just watch her destroy her own beach? I'm gray. I'm grayed out just like everything else. Like when Hartman's family was caught in the void out and they were on the beach.
A gun won't help you here. But it still has a role to play.
I'm on Sam's beach. Wait, am I now the... I'm so confused. Jenkins, Guillermo del Toro.
Quiet, and I'll tell you. There is no time for questions.
Okay.
When you were young, you used to have bad dreams. You cried about them all the time. The truth is, those weren't your dreams. They were mine. For as long as I can remember, I've dreamt of the beach. Not just while sleeping, in my waking hours too. In my dreams, I watched the world end so many times. Countless past extinctions that decimated life on this planet. Again and again and again. At first, I didn't understand what I was seeing or why. And that wasn't the worst of it. There were other, more terrible dreams. Dreams of death and destruction. Of a massive extinction to come. Like this one. And I would always be the one to end it all. To bring about the last stranding. As I have today.
Okay, alright, I'm gonna take a stand. Whee!
I was wrong, okay?
Amelie.
Hey! Amelie. I'm Sam! Over here! I was wrong, okay?
What happens if I just trudge through the water? So I just get brought back to shore, okay?
The first operation, I was only 20. I opened my eyes and found myself on the beach. But the moment I came round, I was back in the hospital bed. I was split across two worlds. Bridget, my Ha in that one. Amelie, my Ka in this. Somehow, the two of us managed to coexist. Soon, our ages began to diverge. Bridget's body got older, while the beach kept Amelie's the same. So I came up with a story. I told people that Amelie was my daughter. A daughter with a debilitating condition and an absent father.
Okay.
Amelie. Is French for soul. A soul that's a lie. There was no Amelie.
Clever.
Only me and the beach.
Cool.
I thought it was a curse in the beginning. But later, I started thinking, maybe I can use this. I tried to find out more about the beach. Because understanding the beach had to be the key to interpreting my visions of the future.
Bro, reset me.
Anybody hear me? Anyone? I'm Sam.
Uh-oh.
I realized the beach was connected to the world of the dead, which meant that somewhere out beyond it were the memories of time itself, including those of every organism that had ever lived. 4.6 billion years of biological history, a history that might even stretch back to the creation of the universe. The chiral network and everything that followed was born from my pursuit of that knowledge. By passing data through the beach, we were unbound by the restrictions of time. Simulations that would have taken years or more were simple and effortless. Everything that the Earth had lost and forgotten could be reconstructed and reclaimed. But shortly after we began our research, America saw its first void out. I thought I was running out of time, that my nightmares were becoming a reality.
Instead,
So
you
I raced
ushered
to
it in.
complete the chiral network as quickly as possible. The past held all the answers. If only I could find a way to piece them together. A network that bridged our world and the beach. That might do it, I believed. So, I started researching bridge babies. Children bound to the world of the dead. What causes an extinction entity to come into being? What was the reason for the previous 5 mass extinctions? The answers to those questions would tell me how to stop the 6th. I founded bridges, more determined than ever to build a chiral network that would cover all of America. But the longer I fought my war against the inevitable, the weaker I became. My had cancer. The beach's punishment, maybe, for not playing along like a good little EE. And then, just like that, my was gone.
Hey, it's me.
I couldn't finish what I'd started. So, I asked you to do it for me. And you did. You helped us complete the network. Helped us to reclaim everything the universe experienced from its inception to this moment. Every mystery was ours to solve. Like this one. Once, there was an explosion. A big bang that gave birth to time and space. Thing is, it was more like a big fluke. All that matter and antimatter should have canceled itself out, leaving nothing. But somehow a tiny speck of matter survived. Just enough. Enough to make this world and everything in it. A world that shouldn't be, a world out of balance. Order inevitably gives way to chaos. Everything that lives must inevitably die. It's like the universe is trying to return us to the nothing we came from. Maybe the Big Five were its best attempts to finish us off. But somehow, life always managed to survive just enough. Enough to thumb its nose at the will of the cosmos. You know, I'm starting to think that extinction might be the key to overcoming total annihilation. It forces life to fight to survive, to endure, to exist. That's why the Big Five ultimately rekindled life instead of extinguishing it.
Alright.
From the ashes of the dead rise the living. Stronger and wiser. Inheritors of the legacy of existence itself. They defy the universe and refuse to surrender. They say, we're just getting started. Extinction is an opportunity.
What if I just don't stand up? What if I just stay sitting? Is that like an option for me? Can I just stay sitting down and she'll pop right back up again?
I pulled the trigger twice that day. I knew at once I'd made a mistake. I found your beach and looked everywhere for you. Sam. There you are. You want to go home? Let's go home.
Oh, we're about to watch her.
I wanted to set you free from death once and for all. It's okay. I know the way. But in doing so, I upset the fundamental balance between life and death. I just wanted to save you. I am an extinction entity. It's my fate to lead our species to extinction. But that moment, you became part of that fate.
Okay.
You became a repatriate, and dooms started spreading my nightmares to others throughout the world. It was me that got you and everyone with dooms into this. Not long after, the Death Stranding occurred. The dead clung to our world, and BTs used my beach to cross over and devour them, triggering more void-outs. A catalyst that would set the world on a path to extinction. It was my duty to serve as a sacrifice, to wait and watch it unfold from this beach. That, or hasten the last stranding and end this slow death. Given these, my only options, I chose to end it quickly. But to trigger the last stranding, I needed you, a part of me. Here too. I would be able to witness extinction consummated with you by my side. But now that you're here, there's another choice. You can cut me off. An EE doesn't have that option for itself. But in my nightmares, I saw another future. One that you chose. One where extinction is hope against total annihilation.
This is my eternity.
God damn it! Amelie!
This even finished? You gotta be kidding me.
God damn it! Amelie!
You gotta be kidding me. This even finished?
Well, I got the gun out.
Won't help you here. still has a role to play.
Death Stranding Director's Cut. So we are gonna end this episode here, everybody. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I have a gut feeling that we have like one more thing, at least a bunch of cutscenes at the very least. So I'm gonna save the last episode for that. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys had a wonderful time, make sure you hit the like button, share with your friends, family, partner, cat, dog, whomever you guys share videos with. As always, if there is anything you missed in the Death Stranding Director's Cut playlist, you can find it in the bottom left. In-screen annotation. The other in-screen annotations will take you to other PlayStation exclusive titles. Sorry, it's early in the morning. My brain's not working. I'll see you guys in the final episode. Toodaloo, everybody.